Well, it's Larry Hoxton, Saving Local History. I'm out here on one of my favorite stomping grounds. Actually, this is kind of a test garden for me. Every time I get a new detector, I come to this patch of woods and hunt. And I've pretty well cleaned it out over the years with all the different detectors I've used. And I'd say me and my buddies found well over 200 bullets, maybe 300 in this one patch of woods. So every time I get a new detector, I come up here and test it out. And I know when I brought the XP Deus up here after owning the CTX 3030, which I still had it, I found like 28 bullets just the first time I was out with XP Deus. And I did that 2 or 3 times. Well, then the Equinox came out and I thought, well, surely, it can't find anything the XP Deus missed. Well, I come up here and over probably 4 or 5 trips found, 20 or 30 more bullets. So anyway, I'm out today. Let me show you what I've got. I've got the Versace. And I've kind of had a love-hate relationship with it the last 2 or 3 days. I love the electronics of it. There's just some little things that really aggravated me. Like the pinpoint was so hard to reach because the head was so close to your arm or your hand. So I kind of modified it. I made me a foam piece to where my hand won't go up as far. And see, now I can reach the buttons real easy. But when my hand was up here, it was just so unhandy, and that was real aggravating. So temporarily I've got the CTX 3030 cover on here because the sun glare was kind of a problem, but seems like it's working real good. And also I've got the Garrett Z-Link and using some earbuds. That really helps. I had to do a little modification there temporarily. But actually I love the electronics of the detector, and I think it's going to be a keeper. The neat thing about the MTD 8000, it's kind of the flagship metal detector, for this company. And it's not a VLF machine and it's not a pulse machine. It's kind of the in-between, a multi-domain technology it's called. I think the inventor's got like 3 patents applied for, and I think it's going to turn out to be a real good detector. That'll go deep, and it'll also do real good in iron. So I'm going to get out here and look around and see what I can do, and if I find anything, I'll let you know. I was even so sure I was going to find something. I even dug my Predator shovel out today and all these roots to see if it helps. Well, let's get after it and see if we can do any good. I'm going to try to spend about all day in this one area if I can stand it that long. So I'll talk at you in a little bit. Thanks for watching. There sounds like a weak signal. Let's dig on the hole and see what we got. Good black dirt. See what we got, if we got anything. It's down in there. Got me another little tool today. Feels heavy. Must be heavy dirt. There's what's heavy. Civil War bullet. Been fired. Looks like a Williams cleaner. Here's the bullet cleaned up a little bit. Definitely a fired Williams cleaner. Saving local history. Another weak signal. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm just barely here. Turn the volume up just a tad. Eliminate mode to get a little bit. Well, here's that suspension after it's cleaned up just a little bit. Saving local history. There's a plus something I was jumping around. Something big right over here though. That's something fairly shallow. Man, sticky. Yeah, something's still in the hole, I don't know what. I thought it was something shallow. If we can see anything here. Oh. Oh, looks like another fired Spencer bullet. Well, we'll take it. Good signal. Plus 13. Right there. Well, my battery ran out on my GoPro. There's something down there. Something there. Oh yes. Looks like we got ourselves another bullet. A sharp nose bullet. It's a 3-ring, looks like a drop bullet. Looks like a drop bullet. What that last one looked like after I cleaned him off a little bit. Nice 3-ring bullet. It definitely looks dropped. Here's a signal. Let's see if I can find out what it is. Tree root. Another tree root. Looks to be another fired Williams cleaner. But we'll take it. Williams cleaner. Saving local history. Signal. That's plus 16. One fine close to that big root. Being my shovel on that one. I must have it out of the hole. Like a fired Williams cleaner. See, got part of the post in it. Fired Williams cleaner. That could be something. It might be a piece of something else. Let's just dig right quick and see. Something out on the ground. They've really been fired. We'll take it. Saving local history. You can actually see the 3 rings in that bullet. There's the base of it. Here's a plus 11, 12. It's probably a bullet. Probably. Let's see. Well, this is hot ground and tough clay. Let's see if we can find it. Looks like a bullet. I think it's fired 3-ring bullet. That's what we're looking for. Saving local history. There's a signal. There it is. It's like a drop bullet. It's like a drop 3-ring bullet. Saving local history. Doing pretty good with the Charsachi today. Well, there it is, cleaned up a little bit. Pretty little bullet. This one occasionally sounds good. Let's see what happens when I break the sod. Ground. About 6 inches deep. See what we've got. Can you see anything down in there? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Well, drop mangiot, 3-ring bullet, 3 groove bullet. Best bullet of the day so far. Saving local history. Well, it's Larry Hoxton with Saving Local History. I've been out here swinging a Charsachi several hours a day, and it's got real hot on me, and my knee's starting to hurt some, so I think I'm going to give it up for today. But let me show you what I found. I guess you could call that a handful of bullets. I think I found 10 bullets and a rivet. I did dig a few little nails and stuff, but I didn't dig any other iron, didn't dig any aluminum. I mean, this daggone Charsachi is just a daggone killer on finding bullets. I haven't found any buttons yet, but I'm sure I will. So not a bad day. Well, that's not a bad day to find 10 bullets in this part of the country on any day, especially in this hot soil. So I'm going to get off here and head towards home. I've got a long drive and I'm real tired. I appreciate you watching the videos and for subscribing to my channel. Got a lot of stuff in store if I can just hold out long enough. So thanks for watching. Happy hunting to all of you.